Okay, we're going to be talking about participles tonight. It's going to be really quick. This is our third verbal. We have gerunds, infinitives, and now we have participles. They're all verbals. Now, a participle is a verbal that is used as an adjective. Remember that gerunds are verbals that are used as nouns. Infinitives are verbals that are used as nouns, adjectives, or adverbs. Also remember what a verbal is. A verbal looks like a verb, but it's used as something else. So all of these look like verbs, but they end up being something else. A participle will most of the time end in ing. Not all of the time, but most of the time. And then also ed, and then there are some other ones, and I'll show you some examples of those. In the sentence, the crying baby had a wet diaper, crying is our participle. Had is our verb. Crying looks like it's going to be a verb, but it's not. It's describing baby. It's telling which baby or what kind of baby. The burning log fell off the fire. Our verb is fell. Burning is a participle describing the log. The last one, children interested in music develop strong intellectual skills. The participle is interested. The participle phrase is interested in music. That interest in music is describing the children. What type of children, which type of children, those interested in music. Now there are present participles and past participles. The present participles end in ing. So in the first one, carrying a heavy pile of books, our participle is carrying, and it describes he. Who's he, which one? The one that's carrying a heavy pile of books. Our participle phrase is carrying a heavy pile of books. The next one, the running man dropped the ball. Running is our participle describing man. Now past participles, and then a couple things. And this is where I said, like, there are some other things that it actually is. You just kind of have to get used to it. And it really makes sense if you think about it, because we don't say we eated or that we seeded. So it doesn't make sense if we added ed to everything. So we have to kind of realize that it will not always end in ing. For example, asked could be a participle, eaten could be a participle, saved could be a participle, dealt could be a participle, seen, gone. All of those could be participles. Just kind of depends on how they're used in the sentence. Remember, these can be verbs, but it depends on how they're used in the sentence. So in the example, the church, destroyed by a fire, was never rebuilt. The verb is was. The participle is destroyed, describing the church. Which church? The church that was destroyed. Okay, go ahead and look these over. Underline the participles in the following sentence. And go ahead and take the quiz. We'll go over this in class.